Hello guys, thanks for tuning in again. Kevin here. I'm just going to do a quick video for you. I don't know if I've told you, but my favourite type of fragrance are like quite masculine ones, boozy. My favourite note is tobacco, anything like that. So I haven't really done a top list of my favourite, my masculine fragrances. So this is going to be my top 10 most favourite masculine fragrances. Just in the new year, like a little list for you. But these are these are quite heavy. More winter. There's I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's a couple you can get away with in the summer, but they're all mainly winter, autumn fragrances. These, obviously, with them being quite heavy and dark and all that. You're not going to wear these in the high heat. So I'll get the list started now. I won't keep you too long. So I've got a top 10 list, but I've got an honourable mention here. And it's Salvatore Ferragamo F Black. Now, why this is an honourable mention is because I don't really wear it that much. Now, this is very, very masculine. If you're looking for a cheap masculine fragrance that you can wear all year round, apart from when it's too hot, get this. This is like that 100 ml bottle. Is look, nice little bottle. You can get that on, I think it's Fragrance Direct or All Beauty for about 25 quid. Now, it's got a lot of lavender, some pepper. What else? A lot of apple as well, but there's too much lavender in there for my liking, so I don't really reach for it that much. But if you're after a good, cheap, long-lasting fragrance, you're going to get 10 to 8 hours longevity on this. So if you are looking for a good long-lasting winter fragrance, but you can wear this in the summer nights as well, because although it's lavender and all, it's not too heavy. It is quite breezy. You just wouldn't go too heavy on the trigger with it. So that's my honourable mention. Now, for number 10 on my list, these are just basically what I'd reach for, so in that order, do you know what I mean? So my number 10 is Acqua di Gio Profumo, sorry, got my words muddled up there. So, as you can see there, I've still got like loads left. Now, I don't really reach for this that much. So, it's got a Boss spray on it, look. Do you know what I mean? This is one of these. I've never had the original Acqua di Gio. So, what I believe on this one, it's the same DNA, same fresh aquatic, but you can it's got incense in it, so it adds that bit of masculinity to it, sort of thing. And also, this is one of these fragrances, if you wants to buy one fragrance for all year round, this is a perfect one, a signature scent, like a Swiss Army knife sort of thing. You can wear it dressed up, you can wear it casual, you can wear it going out with a pair of shorts in the summer, you can wear it with a suit, do you know what I mean? It's good on all occasions with that. It is fresh and aquatic, so you can wear it for the summer, and it's not going to choke it out, but with the incense it gives it a bit of depth as well, so you can wear it in the winter and the autumn and spring, and it will hold up in the cooler weather, and it just works. You know what I mean? It's one of them. See, I don't really like this on me, but I like it when I smell it on other people. It's one of them. It's weird. I've smelled it on a few other people, and it smells really nice, but when I'm wearing it, does not for me. So that's why it's my number 10, Acqua di Gio Profumo. Now my number 9 is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Now, this is one of my favourites. This started me on my fragrance journey. This. Now, there's Eau de Toilette. I've never tried Eau de Parfum, and there's the Parfum that's out now. So this is like basically down the middle sort of thing. You've got what I've heard. The Eau de Toilette is more grapefruity, got more punch and blasts out off your skin a lot more, where this lasts a bit longer. Now, this is one of my favourite fragrances of all time. You can't get bored. It's like the shower gel fragrance. It's out of the Sauvages, your Dylan Blue, your Versace Dylan Blue, your YSLs. This is my favourite blue fragrance if we're going down the shower gel route. It's really, really nice. They're clean. This is one of them you can wear if you're working at office. You can wear this easily and get away with it, but you can also wear it with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and a jacket if you're just going out for like nice casual walk or a nice casual drink. So my number 9 is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Now, number 8 is my first, there's only a couple on it, that's my first niche one, and it's Green Irish Tweed by Creed. Now, as you can see, I haven't really used much of that. This is really, really nice. This is if you can imagine walking through a spring day in the countryside, early morning, bit of frost on the ground, and you're getting that bit of wind, that's what this smells like. This has got a bit of a vibe of Cool Waters. I used to always wear that when I was younger in school and all that. That was one of the main fragrances in the day. But this is like similar vibe, but obviously a lot nicer, lot better quality ingredients and oils and all stuff like that. So although you do get a cool water vibe, this dries down to a better fragrance, if you ask me, more masculine. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Now this is more of, to me, spring and autumn. You're not going to really wear this on a hot summer day, as you're not going to wear many fragrances on a hot summer day, to be honest. But you can get away with this at a summer's night, things like that. But I wouldn't really wear this in the high heat, the cold in the winter, because it's not going to cut through the air, sort of thing. So that's me number, what is it? Number 8 is Green Iris Suede. Now my number 7, we're starting to get to my favourites now, the big hitters, you know what I mean? The proper bougie whiskey leather tobacco fragrances. Now this is CH Men Privé. Now this is, look at the bottle on that. This has got one of them bottles that I just bought. You could play with that all day, couldn't you? So this is like what it is. It's like a whiskey, little whiskey hip flask. It's whiskey, leather, a touch of leather and cardamom. Now it dries down dead sweet and nice, this, but on the opening, it's very, very masculine. Now I'm not a big fan of leather fragrances. This is just like a subtle leather. Sits in the background. What I get from this is more the big blask of whiskey, like a Scotch whiskey, like a harsh whiskey. And then it settles then nice into that. When it settles into the dry down after an hour and a half, it goes lovely. That's when I like that's my best part, the sweet cardamom and like a few little spices in there. And it does last really well on me. I get about 7 or 8 hours on it. I know it has been reformulated and it gets criticised for the performance, but I've got no qualms about it. Like, I really enjoy it. So my number 7 is CH Men Privé. My number 6 is Terre de Hermes. Now this is an unbelievable scent. I bought this in Selfridges in London a few years ago when shopping there with my girlfriend, Christmas shopping, and we were just having a little walk around, and someone had told me about it, so I thought I'd give it a little go. We went to Selfridges, tried it, but at the time I had my leather jacket on. Now this has been talked about as the perfect office scent, the very manly, very gentlemanlike. Now this has got like vetiver, which, if you don't know what vetiver is, it's like an earthy, green, muddy sort of feel, but this is mixed with orange, which gives it that freshness, you know what I mean? So it's like a dirty orange, fresh, masculine scent, if you know what I mean. Now, so what I was saying, people call this like the perfect office scent, wear it to work and all that, if you're wearing a shirt and tie. I think this works brilliant casual. I had this on with my leather jacket and it worked really well. I was getting wafts of this, the orange, and I was also getting the wafts of my leather jacket as well, which makes it really nice for it. And I think this is the Eau de Toilette one. This, you can get an Eau de Parfum. This is Eau de Toilette, and it's I think it works out about 50 quid for it, 50 ml. You can't go wrong if you've never tried it. This works all year round as well. It's quite heavy for the if it gets a bit cold, so it will hold up in the cold, and it'll also, with the citrusy orange, you can also wear it in the winter, so it's nice and fresh in the summer. So it's nice and fresh, and it does last. And the sillage on this, the trail it leaves when you leave the room, is unbelievable. It's one of them, like, you know, we walk past and people get a nice whiff of you. So my number 6 is Terre de Hermes. There we go. Number 5 is Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum DDP. Now there's 2 versions of this. I've never smelt the Eau de Toilette. There's Eau de Toilette and there's Eau de Parfum. This is 100 ml. I think I got this for like 45 to 50 pound on a discount site. So what this is there's Eau de Toilette, which I believe performs awfully. You get about 4 hours and it's gone. To me, this performs a little bit better, but I get about 5 or 6 hours off it. What I use this for, I have this in my gym bag in the winter and autumn and all that, just to throw on, because when I'm working and all, I don't want to be choking people out. I want something that's just going to sit nice and close, so it doesn't bounce off my skin too far. This has been called the perfect day fragrance. It's like, because it doesn't like bounce off your skin, it's not going to offend anyone. It will sit nice and close, so it's quite seductive as well with the cardamom. It's got tobacco, it's got amber, it's got ginger. But I also get, when I first put this on, I get a nice soapy vibe. It's quite soapy for me until it settles down. It's not like a dry tobacco. It's more of like a little bit of a wet I think it's pipe tobacco, something like that. But the only problem I have with this is the performance. If it lasted 7 or 8 hours, you could pay a lot more for it, but it just doesn't hold up in the for a full day, if you ask me. So that's number 5, Dolce & Gabbana Eau de Parfum. Now we're getting into the big hitters now. Number 4 is one of my favourite fragrances. I only got this a few months ago and it's one of the best ones I've ever bought. And it's Mancera Red Tobacco. Now this is a niche fragrance, a niche house Mancera, but you get them quite cheap. So if you are looking to get into like niche houses, some of them are quite daring. I don't know if you know, but like the thing with designer fragrances are made to be mass pleasing, people pleasing, big sellers, and not to smell nice to everyone. Whereas niche houses are more artsy, more daring, a lot more going on in them, but not everyone likes them, sort of thing. But with Mancera, they're a bit in between niche and designer. So if you are looking to step in that niche market, Mancera is definitely a good house. Now this is, what is it? This is like this opens up at like a dry tobacco. You get like a bit of a Weetabix smell, it's weird. You get like a bit of a Weetabix and tobacco smell at the start. And it's what I found with Mancera, they start off a bit chaotic, a bit all over the place. Then when they settle down, you go, oh, lovely, that's when the magic happens in these. But this is like, it's got cinnamon in it. It's got like a bit of pear, I think, or apple. And then it's got the tobacco, so it all mixes in. But when it settles down, you get like I wouldn't say a sweet cherry tobacco. It's like a more of a fruity tobacco. Whereas if you've ever smelled pure Havana, that's more cherry and sweet. And I think that you can get, if you're a girl, you can get away with that. Whereas Mancera is very, very masculine, and it stays on you forever. It's proper nuclear. I sprayed it on my hand, and there was a glaze on my hand for about 2 days of where I sprayed it. So that 60 ml was about, I think it was £70 in Selfridges. So it's quite cheap for a niche fragrance. So yeah, my number 4 is Mancera Red Tobacco. Now my number 3 is a Boss Cheapy Bentley Intense for Men. Now this is one of the best cheap fragrances you can buy. If you're after a dead nice masculine leather and rum scent, this is £30 I think on Amazon or on any of the discount websites for 100 ml. Now look at the bottle. You've got the cap there, you've got the Bentley in the middle, all that, Bentley at the top, things like that. It's just an unbelievable bottle. Now this opens up with a big blast of rum, and then it settles into like a powdery, it's more of a suede leather, not a black leather jacket type of thing. It's like one of them brown cream suede leather jackets. It's a soft leather, and it goes nice and powdery. Now this is going to last you 10-12 hours. I don't really wear this that much, because I only really reach for it when it's really, really cold. If it's like 10-11 degrees, I don't really go for it. It's got to be like freezing cold, bit of frost on the ground, quite windy, so it's going to hold up. So I don't really wear it that much. So this is going to last me for years. But for £30, that's touching on niche. And if you've never ever tried it, get your nose on it. And it's one of them. You can wear it with like quite casual, but it's mainly dressed up. You're not going to wear this with like coming out the gym and just throwing it on with a pair of shorts or a t-shirt. It's not one of them. It is very gentleman and masculine, and I'd say this is age group 30 and over, if you ask me, not less than that. So that's me. Number 3 is Bentley for Men Intense. Now my number 2 is brilliant, but it's very, very daring. It's Lalique Encre Noir à l'Extrême. This is another cheap one. I got this gift set. It's a 50 ml this gift set with 100 ml shower gel, which I've still got for £30 off. I think it was All Beauty, or it was Fragrance Direct. One of them two anyway for 30. You can't go wrong, honest. It is very, very daring. Now, if you're into very masculine scents, this is the one I've just had before, which was me number 6, Terre d'Hermes. This is the same thing. It's vetiver. So if you imagine Terre d'Hermes is like the fresh orange, bit dirty, and the vetiver. This is Terre d'Hermes. If you take it in the forest where it's lashing down with rain, kick it around in the mud for 10 minutes, pick it up and spray it. That's what you're getting. It's dirty, it's wet, it's green, it's earthy, but it's very, very, very masculine. You can imagine a fella wearing this leather jacket, big long beard, long hair, doesn't care about his appearance, just wants to throw something on quick and get on with life. Do you know what I mean? That's this, and it's cheap. So before you do buy this, it is very daring, and it's not for everyone, sort of thing. If you like all your blue fragrances and all your nice mass appealing fragrances, this goes in completely the other direction. So I would try this before you buy it. So my number 2 is Lily Concret Noir à l'Extrême. Now, number 1, this is unbelievable. I love this fragrance, and it's John Varvatos Dark Rebel. Now look at the lid on that. This is the most masculine thing you're gonna ever smell, and for that 125 ml bottle, it cost me £32. The only problem with it, it doesn't last that long. You get about 5 or 6 hours, but that 5 or 6 hours you're gonna use it is the best 5 or 6 hours of your life. Trust me. It's rum, it's wet tobacco, it's sugar, I think it's got castoreum, which is like some animalic stuff. It just smells unbelievable. It's one of them addicting smells. When you do smell it, I usually just, like, if I'm sitting in the house and I want to, like, just want to smell something, I'll spray this on my hand and just chill with it out, and it's just an unbelievable scent. Now, John Varvatos, they do a lot of, like, very good scents. This is the only fragrance I've bought off them, but I want to try Artisan Pure, the summer one, and they're quite cheap as well. The only problem is the performance. They don't last that long, but I think all the products they use are all very, very good, because that just smells like you're sniffing a jar of wet tobacco. Now, the rum in this is Jamaican rum, so it's quite sweet, I get. But if you're hard into your heavy masculine fragrances, don't rest on this. Get yourself a bottle of it. It's one of them. You're not gonna be able to wear it all the time, but you can wear it in a lot more occasions than you can wear, like, the likes of Bentley, because it's not going to push too far off your skin. It's going to sit nice, and it's not going to annoy people if they don't like that smell. So my number 1, I mean, most masculine fragrance is John Varvatos Dark Rebel. Yeah, so that's my list for today, and I got through that there. I got a terrible toothache, being up all night and all that. So if you see me wincing a little bit, that's all it is. Got to go and get it removed on Monday. So I hope you all have a great new year, and I've just had a few little samples in there from the perfume parlour, and I've got another little couple of fragrances on the way. So in the new year, I'm going to have a little couple of days now, just let my mouth settle down. I hope you all have a great new year, and I'll be back in a few days. Take care, see ya.